It's official. LeBron James Jr. has officially declared for the NBA draft. He's kept his college eligibility and he's also entered the transfer portal, meaning he can essentially pick where he will play college basketball next year, provided he decides to stay. He'll work out for NBA teams through the draft process, and they'll give him some feedback on where he will get drafted and likely what his ceiling is, which will likely make up his decision. He had a very serious cardiac arrest episode in July, and a procedure to treat a congenital heart defect sidelined him for about 5 months and really severely impacted his productivity as a freshman. James made 6 starts for USC and played in 25 games, averaging 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. His efficiency was the shakiest part, shooting less than 37% from the field and less than 27% from 3. Even something that surprised a lot of people was his free throw percentage, which he shot it at just 67.6%. You could say it's a small sample size, but you don't have much more to go off of other than the film. His best game had him contributing 11 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and a block off the bench against Arizona, and I think that really showed his skill set. He's an all-around point guard, but he doesn't have any particular skill that I think will be his best trait or an elite trait, which will get him drafted. But his best trait is perimeter defense. He's got a high motor and he's got some great physicality, but ultimately his defensive ceiling is probably limited at 6'4". He's a great athlete and he's got great energy, similar feel for the game that his dad does, and he just makes winning plays, even if USC didn't do a lot of winning this past season. In my opinion, I think he should stay another year in college. It's probably the best move for his development as a player. He'll likely move to a smaller program. There'll be more opportunity for him. There's some rumors about him joining Duquesne and Ohio State, but I think he'd fit better if he went to go play for the Oregon Ducks. Drew Joyce III, who was recently promoted as the Duke's new head coach, is a high school teammate and lifelong friend of LeBron James, which could factor into Bronny's decision. If he wanted to rush straight to the NBA, you could expect him to be picked early, late to second round, or maybe even at the end of the first, depending on what situation is with LeBron Jr. If LeBron Sr. is unhappy with the Lakers and they get bounced early in the playoffs, there's a chance that he declines that player option and goes to a competitive organization that lands Bronny. As LeBron said earlier, he said his last years will be played with his son no matter what. He said he's willing to sacrifice a potential contract for that. He'll take a pay cut just to play with his son, and there's a couple interesting situations I could see Bronny ending up. Number 1, Cleveland. I think Cleveland would be really interesting in terms of being a couple pieces away from being really successful, and obviously LeBron has that link back to Cleveland, as he did play there for a long time and also get some solid success and even brought them a championship in Cleveland. Another destination is I think he could end up with the Lakers. I feel like the Lakers will do anything to keep LeBron at this point in his career, in his twilight, and just to give Anthony Davis every year they possibly can of LeBron. The Knicks are a destination I saw a lot of people tweeting about, but I don't know if I love it. They do have a really great team. They do have a lot of supporting pieces that would work really well alongside LeBron, but I don't know if that's a situation that's going to be really good for Bronny. And at the end of the day, this loops back to my first point, and that's that really the decision is all Bronny's. If he wants to end up making that NBA money right away, which he very well could, just because of his last name, he'll declare and he'll make that NBA money right away. He'll get that success and play in the league right away. But I think long term, he's got to go back to college. I think he could use some more development, and that really would make him solidify him as an NBA talent, which I think he is. So you guys let me know what you think about LeBron James Jr. Is he an NBA talent? Is he only going to get drafted because of his dad? Does he have that level of talent that makes him an NBA player? You guys let me know. See y'all next time. Peace.